Wing wong.
Let's go the New York Knicks. Let's
Yo.
go New York Knicks. What's up?
Did you ever like have like a callus or like a blister that you knew like by ripping it off, like it would sting like hell after, but you just had to do it anyway? You know?
No, I don't know
No?
your pain. I don't even want to think about how you got your callus, bro. All right.
By doing man's work.
Okay, then they do call that man's work, I guess, right?
Yeah, anyway, I had a callus, like just a little one that like it just kept bothering me. I was just trying to like rip it, and then I like got it, and I literally ripped like a chunk off my like right below my finger, and it stings like crazy now.
And the megalodon's hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out.
No, I didn't say I was hurt. I said it stings.
Okay. It felt good,
Yeah.
I guess.
So you read this week, I read this week. We just briefly talked about it. I didn't think it was a very good week. The two books that you read that I also read, we'll talk about in the show. And then some of the other books that I read this week that won't be on the show. I read The Last Berserker, so that's finally done, thank God.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you could talk about that one,
There's no point. No.
I mean, was it? Well, you know what? Let me introduce the show, bro. Let me introduce the show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody there. How rude are we, to CBSI's Friday FOC with East Meets West, man. I'm your guy, Joker, and my man, Josh, here. Is about to tell you about Berserker, I guess.
Before I say that, and this is for final order cutoff for Sunday the 20th for DC, and any independence order through Lunar, and the 21st, Monday the 21st for Marvel, and any independence ordered through Diamond. Okay. And make sure you go over to comicbookinvest.com. Check out the website. Check out everything over there.
Right there, bro.
Yeah. So Berserker, I don't really know what's the whole point of this book. Like, I feel like, again, Keanu gave him an idea for a character, and that didn't really go past like the first 3 issues, and the rest of it was just like, well, we got to come up with some shit. And then I'll tell you, the Last Ronin, The Lost Years, #2, not digging it at all.
The what? Say it again.
The Last Ronin, The Lost Years, #2.
You're not digging it?
Nah. I liked the first one. I didn't like the second one.
Honestly speaking, when I read the first one, it felt a little bit, it felt different. I'm going to say a lot different or a little bit different, but it felt different from the Last Ronin period.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't feel the same kind of like vibe of it from what I read, a little bit that I read. I didn't read the whole issue, but but 2 issues and you're not really feeling, you're not digging it.
And I'll tell you this, the boring parts in this book, to me, I mean, it's not very good. The new Turtles, I don't know, but they're not the most boring part in the second book is the parts that have to do with Michelangelo.
Yeah.
It's boring.
Wow.
Yeah, it really is. He's just wandering around.
Oh.
I'm not digging it. And then what else did I read? I read 2 of the Walking Dead issues, but that's nothing really new to report on. We know how that goes. And Gold Goblin, the last issue, 5. Okay. I like the series. It's okay. Kind of leaves them maybe on a path to coming back to be the good.
You think I'm sorry to cut you off, but you think all these Goblin like books, like Gold Goblin, Red Goblin, the what is it, the Hollow's Eve? You think all this shit is tying into something?
Goblin Queen. I thought, I could be wrong on this, but I thought that there was supposed to be something maybe in the summer called Goblin War. I mean, we've got like more of them in Red Goblin too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, and it doesn't really say, but it's kind of like or I don't think it says, but it's assumed, I think, where Norman kills Queen Goblin at the end of Gold Goblin. He kills her, or at least I think he does. So, and then what else did I freaking...
You said Norman Goblin. I mean, no, Norman Goblin. Norman Osborn killed the Queen Goblin. Like, that's another question I want to ask too. Like, how all this shit is tying in together with the events is happening, and we're going to talk about Red Goblin later on. Like, how is that all that shit tying in? It's kind of like conflicting against each other a little bit, right?
I don't know, because it's like like Norman is free in this, but like in Red Goblin he's not. You know, so I don't know. But it's definitely taking place at the same time, because certain events happen. It's not. They're
it's
not
confusing.
Yeah, they're not doing a good job. What else did I read? Batman Adventures, or Batman: The Adventures Continue.
I wanted to read that. I
didn't like this issue that much.
No,
it was okay. It was the weakest of the three so far. And then I read Miles. That was pretty good. I really like the writing and the art in that book. I really do.
Okay.
And then I think the other stuff we'll get to. Not the greatest week, I'm telling you. But this will be a short show. I think it's only 15 or 16 slides. But every time I say that, we still manage to go 45 minutes. But I don't think we're going 45 minutes on this one.
Yeah, it's all good, man. All right.
8 Billion Genies, number 8. This is the last issue. This kind of fell off big time, yeah?
I mean, I guess for the speculated part, because I guess it was optioned, right, and stuff like that. Everybody was all hyped up about that. I mean, I read the first 3 issues, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot how many issues it was. The concept was good. You know, I didn't continue, so I can't really talk. You know, how's it? I can't really say what's going on right now. How is it, going? Is it still holding up? But I really enjoyed the first few issues that I read, and now that this is option, really now that everybody got their money's worth of it, now it's like who cares about it,
Mm-hmm. Yep. And speaking of options, let's talk about this book.
Let's talk about this book. Let's do it. We're gonna be in a little minute, because I got questions about this. Go ahead.
Why don't you go ahead first?
No. I want you to knock out the synopsis and stuff like that out the way, and then we'll talk.
Yeah. So I feel like this is like resetting the series like again, in a way. Like, there's been so many hiatuses on this book that I've lost complete interest in this book. I'm going to be real.
Mm-hmm.
I really have. And this is another book where I don't know where this is going. Like, I just feel like the same story is getting told every issue. Oh, let's drive to the next place. The next place has to do with light again. And Bill comes and da-da-da-da-da. It's lost its luster to me. Like, it's cool how, and I'm not going to explain this whole book again, this whole series again, but it's cool how they're traveling without Val, and then they go to another place, Argus, which has to do with light, and Val's there, and she's a shade now, but she's kind of like Blacktop Bill, and now Bill has mutated into like the King's Shadow, where he's able to control all the shadows and stuff. It's just, there's cool concepts in it, but the story is lacking to me now.
I mean, all right, I've been missing a few issues in this, but I picked up right after on this issue. What issue was this? Was it issue 11, 12?
12.
12, okay. I got confused because I thought Emery, right, which is Val's brother, right? He's like the leader now or whatever. I thought he died. I thought he was infected.
He got cured.
See, I didn't know none of that. Yeah. I read it right before that. So I wasn't really feeling my boy, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought he was dead, so my mind, whatever. And then I knew you was talking about Val, a while back in the FOC, because take, like you said, the hiatus between issues and shit takes forever or whatever. Val dying or whatever. And I'm like, oh shit. So, and then we talked about it, how they made the granddaughter, remember the granddaughter of the guy, the old man.
Yes, and she's interesting, the granddaughter, but they're not using her.
Yeah, but you talked about it. You say maybe they might push her as a lead character, and reading this issue, nah, they didn't felt like it at all. Didn't like the character really much of Emery. I feel like Val should be the main character, but they pushing, I guess, the brother as the main character. I don't know. I like the fact that she's a shade now. I thought that was pretty cool. The read was fun. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I didn't feel lost. I caught up a little bit. From the beginning. The fact that Bill was Blacktop Bill is like you said, the king of shades now, or whatever. And now you get affected, you're instantly
affected.
Yeah. So I like the concept of that, which was pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna continue reading this. I enjoyed reading issue 12. I mean, this is Val here, right, on the covers here, and she's not even in the shade. She looks regular on this. I don't know if that's an error or whatever. Maybe she becomes regular. I don't know.
Maybe she can control it because, like, you see how like the shade is coming off of her, or maybe she gets cured. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, the concept of this is basically, they live in some world that's all blacked out, right? And
the big PM.
Yeah, and whatever what is it? The EOS or whatever the hell it is called. Am I saying that right?
EOS from what?
What from Nocterra? I think it was like I think it's like a group or some shit like that. I don't know.
Or the place?
Oh, the place. Yes.
Yeah, they have to go to.
Yeah, or whatever. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, man, I haven't read much of Nocterra. I caught up to it. I didn't feel too lost about it. Just the little tweaks that they did here, like her brother being the lead guy, and she's kind of like pushing that, right? Like Val, like, yeah, you're the lead guy. You should take on. They should listen to you, not me, and this and that, whatever. I was like, yeah, that's kind of corny or whatever. I wasn't digging that as much. But yeah, man, I thought Nocterra was a good read. It was a okay read. It was an okay read.
I feel like a lot of these comic books, and I'm not saying it's all writers' faults or artists' faults, or there's many different reasons why a book can get delayed. But like, I feel so many of these books, their momentum is robbed because, for one reason or another, they take these hiatuses, and this book has taken several.
Good point.
Like it was a strong run up to like issue like 8 or 9, and then there was like a hiatus. And then issue 10, and then a hiatus, and then the one shot, and then a hiatus, and then another one shot, and then issue 11 or 12 or whatever. It's like it. You know what? I'm gonna just to fact check real quick.
When the last issue came out,
I just want to look. Well, because then there was the Val special, which was not needed.
And the Blacktop
Bill special that came out in January. That came out in January of last year.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
So Nocterra 11 came out June of last year. Damn. June 22nd. So think about that for a minute. It's been a 6-month hiatus with Nocterra to the Val special, which came out like a month or more ago. And now, like 2 months later, we get issue 12. Then there was, I guess there wasn't a hiatus between 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. But so there was a hiatus between 6 and 7, also 6 months.
Wow.
So it's like, I guess maybe every 6 issues they do a 6-month hiatus. You can't do that when it's that early in the series. To me, you can't do that.
Maybe they have their reasons of why. I don't know why, but I agree with you. I think these
because Scott Snyder's doing too many things.
Yeah,
that's why.
I think this is a kind of a setback when it comes to that, because Nocterra, he was pushing this hard, and it got optioned, and it was moving forward from being optioned, picked up from Netflix, if I'm not mistaken.
Guaranteed, he isn't on this much longer, and somebody takes this over. Guaranteed.
Shit. But yeah, I don't know. This is one of the books I kind of do like. I like how it started. I'm gonna stick with it just because this is me, But yeah, that's Nocterra. Moving on.
Spawn 340. Nice to see some different covers.
Yeah. Well, okay. The A cover. Can't really say much though. I mean, they Art Germ 150. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Well, there's is this Mark Spears? Yeah, Mark Spears. Yeah, this is Kibar or Kibar, just Kibar. Yeah, this is not an Art Germ. I would just to let you know, there'll probably be more mistakes on this. I was majorly distracted doing this today, and I rushed doing it.
That that's
World,
how, that's how you guys
huh?
that's how you guys calluses, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, right. World Tree. So this is a James Tinian book.
This gives me looks like a freaking what's this shit called? The conspiracy theory book. What's that?
Department of Truth.
The Department of Truth and something's killing children on that prison cover. Give me that vibe. So it looks like a James Tinian book. So okay.
Yeah, there's for issue 2. I think it's I forget what it is, but it's a something is killing the children #1 homage.
Okay.
And it says World Tree is killing the internet.
Oh,
yeah. So now I don't know. I forgot to look this up. I don't know if this is one of his books that was already like on Substack that is just getting released like physically now through Image, or is that Dark Horse? That shit that goes.
I think it's Dark Horse.
Yeah. So so probably not. So okay. So in 1999, Gabriel and his friends discovered the Undernet, a secret architecture to the internet. They charted their exploration on a message board called World Tree. Then they lost control. Someone broke into World Tree, someone who welcomed the violent hold the Undernet had on them. At great personal cost, Gabriel and the others thought they sealed the Undernet away for good. They were wrong, and now they will know the meaning of fear, but spelled PHE4R. The next major horror outing from multiple Eisner Award-winning writer James Tinian IV, who did obviously The Department of Truth, The Nice House on the Lake, and Fernando Blanco, who does Detective Comics, along with Eisner winning colorist Jordi Belair and Eisner nominated letterer Adya Bidikar, begins here. I think this one is probably one to get, I would say.
Sounds interesting.
You know?
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I mean, I almost think you have to get all of his #1s in a way.
I don't know. It's kind of like the new Image #1s. Yeah. I feel you. You. Yeah.
Something is Killing the Children, Volume 6 trade. This collects issues 25 through 30, I believe. 26 through 30. So I will get it, and I will not read it probably for years.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man. Because I got the first few volumes, and I haven't read them. I started reading them, but I couldn't finish it. And I feel like, honestly speaking, I'm like, I'm not part of the cool kids. You know what I mean?
I know exactly how it feels too. Yeah.
It's all good, man. I feel like everybody reading this but me. And I mean, listen, man. Science Killing Children is holding up so long. And what issue are they on right now? 30 something, 20 something,
32, I think.
Yeah, look at that, man. They reached 32 issues, man, and I surprised me. I didn't think they were gonna reach 32 issues. So, yeah, man.
I don't think like I get it when it's like you think you're not part of the cool kids because people have read this. I want to say most people have read this up to like issue 15. I don't think many people are reading this now. I don't hear anyone talk about it.
I mean, honestly speaking, with the news about months ago? Was it a couple months ago?
Oh, that's true, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With this shit coming out soon, what is it, Netflix, is it? Oh, my bug.
Yeah, Netflix.
Netflix. I think people start picking this up again, so yeah.
The Last Ronin, The Lost Years Director's Cut. We just talked about issue 2. I guess we should have waited until this. I forgot this was on here.
It's all good.
No
1 in 10 is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's okay. Is this considered the first cover appearance of the new Turtles? Or I guess maybe this is, because this looks like them down here too.
Honestly speaking, I don't like the fact that they have new Turtles now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're trying to, have lightning strike twice, or
I mean, listen. If you're gonna have the new Turtles, fine, but just don't replace them with the OGs. You know what I'm saying? The OGs is still relevant, man. They still got a life to them.
You know what the thing is I don't think the Turtles works, but I like April and Casey's daughter, Casey.
Oh, you mean
Like
that?
I like that character.
I do something with that.
So this is an in-depth director's cut edition of TMNT: The Last Ronin, Lost Years #1. Enjoy all the original content newly paired with never before seen artifacts from the desks of Kevin Eastman, S.L. Gallant, and Ben Bishop. The title will be standard trim size, not the oversized format of the Last Ronin series. See, when I read that,
So regular comic size.
yeah, but all the Lost Years are regular comic size. I think they got so much shit for those oversized issues that they're like, yeah, we ain't doing that again. Which I like the oversized issues.
Yeah.
I like how they stand out. I understand people don't like them because they don't fit into a normal box. Get a magazine box. What do you want me to tell you?
But you know something though, Josh? The ones that you like are the books that are valid. This right here sucks, you said it. So who gives a fuck if it's on standard?
No. I understand that, but I'm saying going forward, if they were to do anything again,
okay, all right,
they wouldn't. I don't think they would do oversized. Which is a shame. I like those oversized books. Batman Beyond the White Knight hardcover. This is $40, I believe.
Did this finish?
Yeah, it finished.
What the fuck was I?
Remember, I think I talked to you about it. Well, I'm going to spoil it now if I already didn't. Remember, I showed you that Wonder Woman shows up at the end, and she's like an FBI agent, and they have to go after Superman.
Oh shit! That's how it ended.
Yeah, that's how it ended. Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll tell you this though, like if you have not read, as we've literally discussed a million times on this show, Sean Murphy stuff, this is the way to read his stuff.
This is the way on the Mandalorian.
Yeah, this is the way.
How much is this hardcover?
$40.
40?
Yeah, okay. I think it's $40.
Not bad. I mean, I think it's worth it, man, because I mean it has all
no, $30. I'm sorry, $30.
$30? Have all Sean Murphy's Beyond Batman Beyond what the fuck is it? The Batman the White Knight,
White Knight, yep.
Has all those come on in hardcovers?
Yes.
Yes. Oh shit, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not for nothing. I think that'll be dope to collect because how many is it? Is it 2 or 3? No, this is a third one. This is the third one. Fourth one. And then you had the one shots, right? You had
you had the Freeze one shot, and then you had the 2 Robin ones are in this one.
Okay.
Yeah, so the Freeze one is in the White Knight. Then there's the second one was Curse of the White Knight. Then the third one was the Harley series, which even that was good. And it wasn't written by him. It was really good, actually. I have them actually. They just released a Curse of the White Knight like special hardcover. I actually just got it when it came out. It didn't come out but a couple months ago with brand new cover and some like other things in there. I don't think I ever opened it. I have it around here somewhere.
I was if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I'm bugging maybe or whatever, scrolling through IG, and I could have sworn that he's like giving us a peek of there's another installment coming out.
Generation Joker.
There you go. Okay, all right. See, I know
about the kid. Yeah, but that's not going to be written by him. He'll do all the covers, but now I'm wondering who's writing it. I'm wondering if it's the same person that wrote the Harley. A girl wrote that. That Harley series was really good, and I was told that series was not good. I really liked it. I really did.
I'll tell you one thing right now. Like, honestly speaking, with the things that James Gunn is doing with like those DCU stuff or whatever, and now that we have the Elseworld, this would be awesome to see, as an Elseworld movie or even as an animation movie.
I was just about to say I'd take this as like an R-rated cartoon or something.
Yeah. So definitely, but I would like to see this as a movie, regardless if it's live action or animated. Good movie.
I forgot this was on here, so I guess I should have talked about this on the last. Waited until this. The Suicide Squad shows up in issue 3.
Okay.
Going after the Joker and what's this guy's name?
Two-Face? What?
No, it's not. It's not. It's what the hell is his name? He's like Joker's strongman. Is that his name? Strongman?
The Brooklyn Brawler,
No.
the Gooch.
The Gooch. No. What's his name? Straight Man.
Oh,
Straight Man.
got you, Straight Man.
Yeah, he's been in these animated ones before. He's like a dude like out of like the Marines or the Army, whatever. He's like a brick shithouse. He's Joker's muscle, and he's going like crazy right now. And he's being hunted by the Suicide Squad, and you don't really know why, and blah blah blah. I don't know.
Yeah, I honestly speaking, I feel like that's kind of weak for a Batman the Adventures continue. See,
Yeah, it is.
You know,
was.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that could be like a side story. I understand that, but like it's a main story. I'm not feeling that. I'm not really feeling that.
Yeah, and the thing that I don't like either is like they break these into like, or what they've been doing is breaking like 2 issues into a story, and then the next 2 issues is a different story, which is, I guess that's kind of cool because it's kind of episodic, like the show almost.
Yeah,
but there are only 6 issue, or sometimes 7 issues, the whole season. So why not just do a season? Like, just do a story, like straight through.
Each season like a story arc with a villain, You know what I mean? One of my favorite characters besides Joker as a villain from the Batman animated series, I really like the Two-Face. Two-Face is cool. Clayface is cool. Yeah, all of them badass.
They were all good.
Yeah.
Every single one of them was good.
Yeah, Penguin, everybody. Yeah, you're right.
Amazing Spider-Man 24. Yeah, we talked about the last issue of Spider-Man on the last episode.
Yeah, because who was it? Remember he took a break. What was writing this shit? And it was the other people. Now,
Zeb Wells.
Yeah, there you go. Zeb Wells is back on this. Go ahead. What we were on the issue 24?
Huh?
What's the synopsis? What we with?
Oh, the synopsis. Yeah, good question. Because I don't know why we got robotic Peter here. Witness what brought Peter Parker and Norman Osborn together. Your opinion of who the hero is and who the villain is may end up at least blurred. Yeah, this is the other thing. I'm not digging the whole like partnership between Norman and Peter. I'm just not.
Another thing, man, we talked about it with Red Goblin. Norman, we know where he's at. Now Norman over here being goody two shoes with Peter Parker. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's like scrambled. Yeah. So messy. I feel like finish one thing and then start. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't add up to me, and it bothers me. I don't like that.
Yep.
But whatever. Alex Ross, Vulture, pretty cool.
I'll tell you this: all his Spider-Man, like Sinister Six villains, not even just the Sinister Six villains, like the Spider-Man villains, have been the best so far. And I'm not saying that because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. To me, they've just been all of them awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that were good. Yeah. A lot of them.
How about this one?
Woo! I gotta put that on my list.
I just don't know what's up with his eyes. His eyes don't look right.
His eyes don't look right? His eyes look all right.
Squares?
Yeah, man. I'm looking at you, kid.
Okay. Yeah. I don't remember his eyes being squares, but maybe I never looked that close at his eyes. So Avengers Assemble Omega #1. So Avengers Assemble the final chapter, the grand oversized finale of the most epic battle in the history of Earth's mightiest heroes, along with being the final issue of Jason Aaron's 5-year Avengers run. This features an all-star cavalcade of artists, veritable smorgasbord of Avengers, and a few last emotional gut punches in the mighty Marvel manner. Oh, well, I guess Avengers is finally going to get a new #1.
Yeah, sounds like it. The one for me is the Galactus cover. That's
shocking. And I'll tell you this. This is probably the best 1 in 100.
Oh shit! Yeah.
This one I think will be worth money. I do. I think it will be. I think it'll be one of those Galactus books. You know?
Yeah, you know what makes sense. It probably won't be the Galactus book, but
No, no,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
it'll be like one of those.
Yeah,
Like, yeah, I got you. Yeah, yeah, I see
yeah.
that. I agree with you, bro. What else?
Invincible Iron Man Omnibus Volume 1. This is a new printing, obviously, not a brand new thing. This collects Tales of Suspense 39 through 83. And Tales to Astonish, number 82.
It's funny how I remember Alex Ross used to do the variants, right, of the some omnibuses,
Mm-hmm.
and now they got some similar, not similar style of art too. They got Eddie Grenoff,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked like a little bit of like an Alex Ross thing. But again, man, I mean, you gonna get this?
Okay, so I'm debating it because, like, I'm not a big Iron Man fan, but again, I feel like I don't know enough about Iron Man and I should read his first, stuff. And if I would, I'd obviously get the original, like I've always said. Like, I feel like you need to get what it lines up with. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like no offense to, like, the Eddie Granoff is dope. Love him.
You know
Uh,
what would be dope? You know what would be dope? A concept for the omnibuses, I should say. Just make one cover, right? Like the Jack Kirby cover, and then you take off the slip, right, and flip it, and the other side will be like the variant, like the
that
Eddie
would be
Guerrero.
dope, but they will never do that
Yeah,
because then
money.
they can't sell it
Yeah,
twice. They're giving you something for free,
yeah.
basically.
They're not stupid.
Yeah.
You know what they're doing.
Uh, the Predator number 1.
The
It's
Predator.
like, yeah, he dates them before you date them.
Oh shit.
Bjorn Baron.
I did not read this volume of Predator.
Somebody said it was good in our comments.
Yeah. The first volume, will in Marvel, I should say, was pretty good, man. The way it started out, though, like the first issues of that character that was kind of hunting the Predator or whatever, because they killed her family, and it was good. It was awesome. Read. I didn't finish reading it. I don't know how. I think it went to issue 5 or 6. I think it was, and I just stopped at issue 3. So, but Beyond Baron's awesome.
Look how the Predator is getting hunted by all these predators. Get it?
The
Yeah,
Predator.
the Predator.
The
Like
Predator.
a black panther, an anaconda, a tiger, a crocodile, a wild boar, a gorilla. All apex predators, basically.
Yeah, the Predator is the prey.
Mm-hmm. That's true. The Predator is the prey. Red Goblin number 3. I loved it. Again,
Yeah,
not as much as issue 1, but I liked it.
it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad read. It wasn't like, oh shit, but
No.
it was a good read. What I wanted to talk about this. Yeah, this is the book that we're talking about. Yeah, your boy Norman Osborn captured by what the fuck is the character again? The king. What the fuck? The rat king. What the fuck is his name? I don't know his name.
Oh, his real name?
What the character's name?
Ulrich.
Ulrich?
Ben. God damn it! What is his name?
My bad,
Continue,
guys.
and I'll remember it.
But yeah, man. He's the guy who captured Norman Osborn. I guess everybody thinks he's dead. But I think his grandson went to go get him, right? Because save Pop, right? They call him Pop.
Right. Yeah.
Normie in his suit. And again, I like the fact. Remember, I mentioned in issue 1 how he reminded me of Spider-Man, like the way he looked.
Yeah.
And then you see that glimpse of you see a couple panels where Norman was like kind of drugged.
Phil Ulrich. That's his name. Phil Ulrich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember I mentioned last issue that how he looked like Spider-Man or whatever. And this issue, how Norman was like a little drugged up, like whatever, and he saw him as Spider-Man. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's just funny how I mentioned that, whatever. And I got the same feel, and he does look like Spider-Man when he got his suit, whatever. But the fact when he has control, but when he loses control or he gives control to the symbiote, that shit wilds out. It turns into different.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like the fact that happens. He fucked Ulrich up easily.
Yeah.
This little kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. It ends up with I didn't like the ending. I didn't like the fact that a bunch of Goblin Nation crew people is like, oh, we're gonna get you to be continued, and it was just like a bunch of them or whatever. I'm like, the fuck is pussy shit going on?
I get it. I didn't like the ending either, but I did think it was cool that they take Norman's blood and inject it into like all of them.
Yes, you're right. You know what? I take that back. I forgot about that. Yeah.
And it's like the new Goblin army, and they're all like real
out.
goblins, kind of. You know,
Yeah.
like
right.
he's like a half dead one because he was killed in the Red Goblin ASM stuff. But he says in this book, he's like, look, even though I was dead, the Goblin serum, which he had taken before, is regenerating him. So he's walking around like basically a rotting corpse, but he's alive.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So I'm digging this. I really am. I really like this writer. And I can't wait to see what he does on Carnage.
The writer and the art is fucking dope too.
Oh yeah.
I like the art.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, just the fact when he like Normie has control of the red suit, you know,
it looks different. The face looks different. Yeah.
And then when he's like, okay, I'm gonna give you power here, boom, take control. Then fucking shit just goes crazy. I like that. I like the switch on that. It was something else I wanted to mention about this book. I just can't remember, but I enjoyed this. This is a good read, man. I thought this shit low key was gonna be trash. I thought it was gonna be garbage. I was like, you know, just like the Gold Goblin bullshit or whatever. I'm like, yeah, it's garbage, you know, whatever. But this one, first 2 issues, I'm digging it. I'm enjoying it. How many issues gonna go? 5 or 6?
I would assume 5.
5. So yeah, man, I would suggest to read this because, you know, I know ASM was being a little bit like up and down, you know, whatever, and then Venom was being okay, you know, but it's good to see that, you know, we still have a character in the Spider-Man world that's holding up, and this is pretty good. You know, where are they gonna go with this character? I don't know. I'm interested to see what this writer's gonna do, how they're gonna conclude with this character.
I would assume that this is gonna merge into Carnage somewhere. You know, especially if he's going to be writing Carnage and this. And I have a feeling, because I've heard more people talk about this. Not a lot, but I've heard a bunch of, and I've put a lot of people onto this book. And they've all liked it. I haven't heard anyone come back to me that I've told to read this book where they're like, nah, didn't dig it.
Yeah. Another thing, that's the one I want to mention, that your boy Ulrich, whatever, the Phil Ulrich, thinks that your boy's Carnage or some shit like that.
Ulrich. There's no L in it.
Ulrich.
No. Ulrich.
Ulrich.
No, not Ulrich. Ulrich. Ulrich.
No L.
Yeah, there's no L. Ulrich. Now you got me saying it. Phil Ulrich.
Whatever, man.
Yeah. Ulrich. URICH.
The Normie Osborn pointed out that I guess, you know, he thinks he's like Carnage still or whatever. Ulrich.
Yeah.
There you go. I said it right.
Yeah, he thinks he's Carnage. Yeah, he's the Goblin King, or that's what he is, and he's running the Goblin Nation now.
Yeah, check it out.
Warlock Rebirth #1. I like the Thanos cover.
Thanos covers is nice.
But we got it.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you one thing right now. These Alex Ross Timeless covers, I'm enjoying more the villains.
100%.
You know, and then don't get it twisted. Some of the heroes were nice. They were really nice, you know. But some of them weren't nice, you know. But a lot of these villains, let's just say like 80% are nice on the villain side, and it was like good 50-50 when it came to the heroes, you know.
I would say more than 80%. And I don't like pick up a lot of these covers because I like Alex Ross. I do.
Yeah.
I don't like the white background. You know, it's just, there's something, it doesn't look right to me, but I'm still getting some of these. Like for all the Spider-Man characters, I just wish they were all like on the same title so I didn't have to buy other titles that I don't give a shit about. Because then I don't know how to sort them in my boxes, and I don't want to just sort them all together. It becomes, when you have OCD, like true OCD, like I do, it really becomes like a problem that you drives you crazy. But this series, I was gonna read it, but then I'm like, I'm not doing another Ron Mars, Ron Lim series after Silver Surfer Rebirth. because that book was, while it was fun, it wasn't good at all, as a matter of fact. And I highly doubt that this one will be.
I was gonna say this is right. Talking about money grab, this is a money grab definitely because you know your boy Adam Warlock is gonna be in the MCU. This is strictly for that. Now the hype is out, so why not just add this character now? Let's just sell some books with his face on it. But I'm not interested in reading this. Like guys, if y'all are interested, do you? Let us know in the comments and what y'all think of it when it comes out. But I'm not feeling. But I am. The only thing I do like is a money grab. I mean the cover buy of Alex Ross Timeless cover. That's it for this.
Yeah, I mean, like who do you have on this too? Pip the Troll.
Woo!
What's his name? Thanos' half brother. Fucking what's his name? Who? Star
Fox.
Star Fox. Star Fox?
Since that's the movie, that's a Nintendo game, son.
Yeah, I was just about to say Star Fox. Why can't I think of his name? I don't know if it's because I'm getting older.
Star-Lord?
No, not Star-Lord.
Starbright?
Oh my god. Who?
Starbright?
Starbrand?
Starbright.
It's Starbright?
Starbrand.
Starlight, Starbright? First
Yeah.
star I see tonight? I'm going to sit here until I think of his fucking name. What the heck is his name? Eros is his name, but what the... Why can't I think of his freaking name?
Starhawk?
No, it is Star Fox.
It is?
Yeah,
okay. Like
yeah,
the game.
Harry Styles. No, Harry Styles.
I take a long shit. I
I'm
just
like,
went
yeah, Star
around with the
Fox.
game.
And then you're like, no, the game. I'm like, wait a minute. No, Star Fox. And then I think this is this Gamora?
Y'all good with Star Fox. Let's talk about that.
But anyway,
yeah, Star Fox was a classic.
But like that stuff that they wrote, or was that Starlin involved in that? The stuff that had to do with Star Fox and Thanos was supposedly really good. It was in those like hardcovers. Whatever.
Fucking. I know you're talking about the Quest, right? No.
Yes, I think that is it. Yeah.
Quest? Yeah. Whatever.
No, not Thanos. No, not Thanos
Quest.
Quest. No, not that. No. It's like 3 or 4 books. What the hell is it called?
We're not gonna be doing this again, bro.
See, we're at 45 minutes. 15 slides and 45 minutes. This is the last one though.
Shit. I wasn't feeling that 1 in 100 though, by the way.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. There's not a lot of DC stuff at all lately, which I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. Now, one thing I do want to mention is this Batman Incorporated shit. I hate Batman Incorporated, as I've expressed many times. I don't like any of the Incorporated shit. However, every time I read the synopsis on these books, I'm like, man, this sounds good. Like using villains that I love that don't get used ever. Professor Pig. If anyone's reading Batman Incorporated, please let me know how it is, because I kind of want to read it, but I don't want to get pulled into something that isn't good. But it looks good.
Not for nothing, Professor Pig, man, is a character that, Tom King last used Professor Pig, and when he wrote Professor Pig, that shit was crazy. That was a crazy story. So yeah, man, that's a good character to write. Dark character, definitely.
And look what's starting. If we don't have enough Incorporateds, we've got Joker Incorporated beginning.
The Road to Joker Incorporated.
So stupid. And who is this?
The fuck? I don't know.
Looks like a cool character. It's like a different Joker.
That's a West Side. That's a Western Joker.
See, like when they first announced Clown, what was his name? Clown Killer?
Oh, the boy, what the fuck was his name?
Why can't I remember his name now?
I don't. Yo, we are losing our mind. Yo, Clown Hunter.
Clown Hunter. Thank you. Yeah. When they first mentioned Clown Hunter, before I saw what he looked like, and that character's stupid, by the way, this is what I would have thought Clown Hunter was going to look like. Something like this. Really. I thought he was going to be a bad guy on top of it.
Okay.
I thought he was going to be like Joker's
that's
captain or something.
Gunslinger's Joker.
Right.
I'm telling you.
That's what Peanut would look like if he was a gunslinger.
Yo, word, Peanut. Yeah. Oh shit.
There is not a lot of Lazarus Revenge Planet. Okay.
Michael Cho, Wonder Woman.
Harley screws up the DCU.
Don't copy Marvel DC.
Yeah, I know.
Don't do that.
More Sandman, Universe, Nightmare Country, The Glass House, another #1.
Sandman show was good. They coming back with a season 2, so
I never got past the first episode. Not because I didn't want to. I just
pretty good. You should watch it. Continue it. I should say. Camelot Falls Deluxe. The fuck is that? Superman Camelot Falls, the Deluxe edition. Whatever.
Superman 654 to 58, 62 to 64, 67.
Okay. When's that BLC be selling his auctions?
Yeah, right. For $1.
Yo, Year Zero, Volume 0, trade paperback. I heard that shit was optioned a while back when it first came out.
That's it.
Wildcats. Okay.
Excuse me. Dude, it is amazing how we go 45 minutes no matter what. We could have one slide and go 45 minutes.
Is that we just talk shit, man? You know. Yeah, shut the fuck up and just move on to the next book.
Giant Cockju. There
you go.
Oh, The Last Barbarians #1, I think, came out this week. I was gonna read it. It looked interesting. I forgot to grab it. I don't know. Independence, dude. Remember when Independence? That's all we would talk about like a year ago. Now,
popping.
Nothing. None of this stuff is
appealing. Besides that World Tree, maybe
The Expanse, the Dragon. This is, I guess, takes place right after the final season of The Expanse for people that actually watch that show. I never did. People always told me to watch it.
Well, that new show just dropped too, with a Shadow and Bone. I might watch it on Netflix.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I fell off this. I wanted to see so much in it. It started off good. Issue 3 is just like, no, done.
Space Job. Okay. Wow, so unique.
The Great British Bump Off.
Bake Off.
Bump Off.
No, it's just copying off the show. Bake Off. What else?
Rocketeer. TMNT, Best of TMNT Collection. Okay. DC we already did. You're gonna see some stuff on here, that a lot of posters on here, so they're not actual books, like the new Avengers, Carnage Reigns. I think this is gonna be by Alex Packnadel. The new Danny Ketch Ghost Rider.
Oh shit.
Groot. Hellcat issue 2. Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #5. I just don't see what the appeal is of these two characters. I do not get it.
It's for kids, man. You know what I mean?
It's apparently not, because
it's on Disney Plus now. They got a series now.
A lot of adults swear by it. Like Erod swears by her.
I mean, for the kids, man. It's like Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang for the kids.
She's the smartest one in the Marvel universe. Dude, you know what I fucking hate? Is like, I read this shit, but I hate when I go into a comic book store and these guys are arguing over who the smartest in the Marvel universe is, or who or this one wouldn't be able to do this. I will literally go into the store and be, because I'll know everyone there, and be like, you guys are a bunch of fucking nerds. Are you for real arguing about who the smartest one in this universe is, or that? And like, be serious about it too.
Like, but who cares who's the smartest one? There's a bunch of smart people in the
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know who's not the smartest in that universe if they were to be in it? You guys.
Definitely Peanut.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Definitely Peanut.
He's not the smartest in any universe.
Nah, he's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
said
god.
it.
He's dumb.
I didn't, Peanut.
Dumb.
She-Hulk. Wow.
I don't like that cover. The other cover on the right was nice.
This one?
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Really nice. Woo. Dang, girl.
I can't believe this is already up to issue 12.
Wow. About to work up with this calluses.
Yeah, right. Her calluses probably heal real quick. 007. Now, speaking of 007, I finally watched No Time to Die, literally like 2 nights ago. Have you seen that? Do you care about?
That's the last James Bond, right? I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
Remy Ma. I can't believe I just said that. Rami Malek. I didn't really get his character in that movie. He didn't really serve any purpose.
Remy LeBeau, right?
Remy LeBeau.
Isn't that it's Gambit, right?
Rami Malek. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it. So
All
make sure you guys go over to comicbookinvest.com. Sorry that we lied to you once again and said this would be a short show, and it wasn't.
Haha, we tricked you.
Ah!
Nah, dude. It is what it is, man. Yeah, guys already know, man. Tune in every
Then
Friday.
Remy LeBeau I am. Remember that?
No.
From Wolverine?
Oh, the Origins.
Yeah.
Yeah. The fucking trash ass Gambit. Garbage Gambit.
Yeah. Are you Remy LeBeau? No, what's he say? Do I owe you money? No. Then Remy LeBeau I am. I thought he was a pretty good Gambit. Didn't have an accent. So.
Nah.
No?
The Gambit, my Gambit is from the 90s cartoon.
Your Gambit is freaking what's his face? Is Magic Mike.
Oh, fucking Tatum?
Yeah. Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Ugh.
I don't know. I
was thinking about that the other day. Like, who would be a good Gambit? Not him.
Some French guy.
Some Cajun guy?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who that would be.
I don't know. The dude from what's the fucking superhero? I mean, the Amazon one, the graphic one. The
Boys?
The Boys. There you go. The Boys. The French guy.
I didn't watch that show.
Oh, you don't watch that show? All right, never mind. There's no point. I took it to the viewers, I guess. You know, you know who I talk about.
I gotta watch it though.
That guy, I think he could pull off a Gambit. He just gotta grow out his hair. You know. But yeah, guys, you already know, man. Tune in every Friday, guys, and catch us. And
you have Peanut play Gambit.
Ooh.
Be the slowest Gambit on earth.
Gambit from Kentucky?
Yeah.
A Southern Gambit. Oh my god.
Gambit. You're like, yo, did you guys know that there were mutants? Yeah, Peanut. We knew that 60 years ago.
Did you know that I'm a mutant Gambit? Just fucking yeah. Enough to talk about Peanut. People are like, who the fuck is Peanut? Whatever. If y'all seen this show before, man, yes, he's been on this show before. But other than that, guys,
nothing to it.
Catch us every Friday, like I said. Tune in, like, subscribe. You're just joining us, man. First time watching. And New York Warriors, man, make sure y'all catch us too, man. Friday, Saturday auctions on their channel too. The link to their channel is down below. You catch us on there, you know. Doing coffee and comics too, talking, shooting the shit too at times.
When's that?
I don't think it's this week because I think the auction's on Saturday. So, yeah, that's it. I'm done. All right, guys. Later. Have a good night. Peace.